My name is Simon KABU, Chairman and CEO Born for Adventures. Yes, couples, when you are planning your honeymoon, which honeymoon is the best time of your relationship, because this time you need to bond, you need to know each other, and this time you are starting to live together for most of you. There are so many factors that you need to consider, all processes you need to consider when planning your honeymoon. One, first you need to identify a destination where you want to travel. Depending on what time your wedding is done, some destinations are not accessible depending to weather, culture, demography, all that. They are not accessible. Assume it's winter to a certain day. You did your wedding in December and it's winter in London. If you are affected by cold, you don't need to travel to. Another thing that you need to consider when you're planning your honeymoon, it is your budget. Some destinations can be, depending on what budget is, you can only access a certain destination. Wow. The process that you need to do when you're doing your honeymoon, first identify a destination, go to a travel agent, talk to them and get details of that. Yes, like now, there are some destinations that require visas. If you don't have a passport, what time do you have to get that? And do you need, there are some destinations that it's so difficult to get a visa because maybe that time you are young, maybe you're not working. So that determines which destination you're able to travel. A travel agent will be able to advise you on which destinations maybe require visas, has some cultural or some cultural or religious limitation. There's some times, like assume it's during Ramadan, you want to travel to a Muslim country, there's a way you cannot dress. Those are some of the factors that you need to consider. Then plan early for your honeymoon. The earlier you plan for your honeymoon, the better for you. You should even start planning for your honeymoon far much before you plan your wedding, because it's the best time you're able to you go on board, and it's not for the other people, it's just for the two of you. Then understand that you have all the requirements. If they are passport, you have it. If it's the visa, please, the travel agent will help you get the visa, have all the documents that are required to travel. Another thing, even something like a hairstyle, it's very important for honeymooners. Assume during the wedding you'll do this hairstyle, and after that you are proceeding to a beach destination that can be affected by water. So you need to change your hairstyle to one that cannot be affected. Some of those things that look small, they affect you a lot when you're going for your honeymoon. There are two types of people. Kuna wale washajuana before. Those people washajuana before, in quotes, ni kumaanisha they need a destination that is adventurous, not necessary to go and wajuane. There are those people who had never met before. It means that those people can have a destination that go to relax, they meet, they bond. That's another thing that is considered when you're planning. There are those people who are adventurous. Between you need to understand, mostly honeymoon is a lady being treated. So a lady normally becomes the common, is the determining factor. If a lady does not love water, there's no need to, like a beach or that, there's no need for the man to take a lady to where it's a beach destination. If a lady does not love the safaris, it's good a man takes to a lady to a different destination. So depending, if you're adventurous, you go to a destination that has a lot of excursions. If you are laid back, you can go to a destination that is a beach destination to go and relax, or you can combine both. And there's some destinations that has both. So people are normally advised depending on where you want to travel and what people, your personality.